Before we get to the video, I just want to give a special shout out to Black Mirrors TV. This man covers topics related to the occult within the entertainment industry, gematria, and all of the above. He gives an insightful breakdown of what's going on in the crazy world that we live in, and he also provides the reason and meaning behind why these celebrities and organizations do what they do. So go check out the homie's channel and hit that subscribe button. Again, that is Black Mirrors TV. The link will be in the description below.
What's good, man? What's good with you? Got Sean, Hang Ham, got Blackbird McKnight in the building, Jason, Scotty no Pippin. There we go. Yeah, this one's slowly becoming my favorite. This one right here. Got Bronze in the building. He said, thought it was a special shout out for Blackbird. Shout out Blackbird, man. Shout out Blackbird. Bronze Flat Power God in the building. Yeah, I remember that too. For years, we was like, bro, Diddy, he on some weird shit, man. He on some freak shit. People like, I don't know about all that, man. I don't know what you're talking about. And it's like the evidence been in your face this whole time. Like, there's been plenty of YouTube videos with clips showing him doing some freak shit, some sus shit. Like, the list goes on. For sure. You already know. Yeah, man, he got out that SUV looking zesty. Ankles out and shit. He been tampered with. At this point, he just need to come out the closet. It's like every comedian has come out and like said something. He say he don't care, and then he get offended when they do, and then he does some sassy shit after the fact. It's like, nigga, just come out the closet. It's 2024, bro. Like, we already know. And the sooner you do, the jokes will be less effective, because it's like he out there now. Meek Mill, shit, yeah. French Montana. Well, we all know about French. You gotta watch them big muscular motherfuckers. Oh man, we had a lot of things going this weekend. Let's start out. We had Chris Mortensen passing at the age of 72. On 3/3, March the 3rd, Trade Day, as it was referred to on FanDuel for anyone who was betting on NBA related props and shit. Yeah, he said he died with the battle of throat cancer, which equals 72 like Chris Mortensen. He died 3 months and 3 weeks, like 33 after his last birthday on a date with 72 date numerology, like his age, and like the 2 words I just said previously. Like, this one was like right in your face too. Like, if you just know, it was right in your face. And someone mentioned he was with ESPN for what, 33 years? Can't make this shit up. And I forgot who I was talking to. Black Mirror. Yeah, it was Black Mirrors. I almost said Blackbird that time too. About how it always seems like it's the analysts for ESPN that are actually good at their job. That always seem to pass, like Stuart Scotts and now Chris Mortensen. Because I remember watching Chris Mortensen as a child. Every time NFL Sunday Countdown, Chris Mortensen, he had the latest scoop. He had the little update and all that stuff. And you're just used to hearing that voice. And now it's like, damn. There goes another person on ESPN that people are used to watching that's not there anymore. Along with the other people they done fired, but for some reason kept all the people they shouldn't. So it is what it is. It was like, damn, Chris Mortensen? Yeah, they got beat by 50. I didn't even watch that game. I just saw the score and was like, damn. And they got a lot of people yesterday with the props on them. They had a trade A prop for 3-point shots. What the fuck? How does thing go? For 3-point props, you know, like over, under, such and such, whether it be 2 threes made, 3.5, etc. I forgot what Steph Curry's was, but he obviously didn't hit his. And I think the one that really was like on some petty shit last night was when Jalen Brunson went down in like the first 2 minutes of the Cavs and Knicks game. I'm just like, really? 2 minutes into the game, you already back in the locker room. I'm sure there might have been maybe one person that hit on any of those trade A props. But yeah, that was such a huge betting trap for people. So your girl Glorilla, according to Dell, nipple slipped on live. I'm a pass on Glorilla, man. Say J-Lo next to drop info on Diddy. Yeah, it's over with for that man. This nigga, it don't change the fact she got a deep ass voice. So you wonder, do they truly know what they sign up for? I mean, if you've been there for 33 years, at some point you're gonna know. Like, that's not gonna be a shock. Stuart Scott and Chris Moore, yeah. I wouldn't call Jamel Hill good, but I forgot what did. No, Carrie Champion got replaced by Molly. And Jamel Hill, I think she went and did like I don't know if she's on another network or did some solo shit. I never really cared for Jamel Hill in the first place, to be honest. Yeah, Curry had 4 points. It was Jason Tatum's birthday, you should have known. Yeah, they have, 5 games this year where they've won by 50 points, the Celtics. We'll see if that translates into the playoffs. Or if this is just some regular season sham type shit. Kind of like how we see the Minnesota Timberwolves, OKC Thunder, those type of teams that look dominant now, but hey, come playoff time, we'll see how dominant they look. Because right now OKC looks like the class of the field out in the West. Jamel Hill look like Lil Wayne. Now that's wild. The 12th anniversary of Mass Kobe cooking LeBron and Wade today. Damn. I didn't know that. I think the most recent anniversary I knew about was Saturday. Wilt's 100-point game that they don't have any video evidence of whatsoever, which is extremely suspect. How the hell do you not have any footage of this? There's no way you can tell me that one of the biggest milestones in NBA history, you don't have any footage of it whatsoever. Like, there's NFL footage of shit that happened way back in the day, or college football footage of shit that happened way, way back in the day, of historical events that people forgot about. But for some reason, they don't have nothing on Wilt Chamberlain scoring 100 points. And I've been meaning to ask my dad about this, because I know he's obviously the one who told me about when I was a kid about Wilt scoring 100 points. So I want to ask him, Did he actually see the game? Or is this a Mandela effect thing where it was somewhere where somebody saw it, but for some reason it's no longer there? So the last time the Celtics were 45-12, they won the finals. His birthday 3-3. His name equals 33. So you've never met a person who spells Jason with a Y? Yeah, I have. Yeah, Jason Swain played for the Vols. I think he had a Y. It's more common than you think. I feel like I see it more so of athletes than I do with just regular people. But you do see it. At least Steph Curry didn't duck in the smoke against the Boston crowd despite his knee injury, unlike a certain flopper in LA who ducked him. Yeah, a certain dude that reached the 40K career points mark in a loss. Like every single one of his individual accolade milestones, his team loses. Don't matter if it's the Cavaliers, it don't matter if it's the Lakers, whoever. They tend to lose. And the media always wants to paint it like, oh, LeBron James did this. Never mind the fact the team lost. They're real quiet about that ped talk, too. You know they're not going to bring that shit up. There were supposedly, 4,000 people in attendance. That's about it. And they said they had like a clip of when they announced that he had 100 points. But that's it, an audio clip, not a video clip. But yeah, they real quiet about LeBron James with the peds. And it's the 40,000 point mark. And I'm just like reading the comments, just looking through them like, that's funny. Everybody's starting to say, thanks to the peds, he got to this. Or he's been playing for 20 years, which is very true. It's not that impressive, to be honest. Especially in an era where they don't play defense. And you've had an extra, 20-ish? Yeah, playoffs, yeah. Yeah, 20-ish games, roughly a year. On top of the 82, even though he was sitting out in the later years. So you had those extra games to get those points as well. You surprised Boston fans didn't chant "fuck you, Draymond" on Sunday. When they open LeBron's file years from now, they'll definitely bring up the performance enhancing. Yeah, they gon', like I said before, they gonna let him rock out for a little minute after he retire. And then when it's like, okay, I think we can pass him up now for the next person we want to push as the GOAT, then they gonna expose him. And he gonna go out like Lance Armstrong. But knowing LeBron James, he gonna try to find a way to flip it, or Rich Paul and all them, they gonna find a way to spin it and flip it and make it seem like he didn't know anything about it, he didn't do it, all that other bullshit you know he's gonna say. And they've been acting like the Lakers are like this team that's really gonna win some shit this year too. Oh, it's the Lakers and the Nuggets, man. They're the two teams in the West. Like, nigga, did we forget about OKC and Minnesota and all that? The Clippers. We just forgot about that. Okay. For sure, yeah. For sure, it'll definitely be coming soon. Because people are tired of his ass. 20-something years, people are tired of his ass. And all the little extra shit that he does. Like I said, time and time again, it's gonna get to a point, or it's already there. It's gotten to a point where him being in the league is more detrimental than anything. But Adam Silverfish refuses to unhitch the league from him. I mean, shit, they should have been doing it anyway with all them damn losses and shit. So they got plenty on LeBron. No telling what he's fully done. Oh yeah, I think the Ped's gonna be the start. That's gonna be the start of it. We already have all the the toxic antics that he does, that the media likes to mask up. But after that, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. But honestly, I'm just happy when this nigga retire. More than anything. See what else? Yeah, other Black history. I guess we can call it that. Roger Carruth in NASCAR became the third black driver to win in the National Series. In the Truck Series race, he is now a winner alongside Wendell Scott, who won at Jacksonville, I think 1963, and Bubba Wallace. He did so in a thrilling fashion, passing Tyler Ankrum and Corey Haim in a late charge to win Friday night in the Truck Series race. And ironically, Kyle Busch was in this race in Las Vegas. Is his home track. I'm so glad they didn't have odds for this race, because I was like, as soon as I saw Kyle Busch in there, I was like, I'm taking Kyle Busch. There were no odds for this race. They had the Xfinity Series race odds and they had the Cup Series, not the truck. So I'm really glad I did not bet on Kyle Busch for this race. I still stand on what I say. If Kyle Busch is racing in the Truck Series race, bet on him. This was just not one of those times. Carruth did so from the pole. I think it's his second career pole. And my barber's friend is actually Bubba Wallace's cousin and Roger Carruth's cousin. But ironically, Roger Carruth and Bubba aren't even related. But Bubba is Roger Carruth's mentor. Which is crazy how that even makes it full circle. Appreciate the super chat, man. Much love, much love. It's good. Certified Bucket get a Mookie in the building. Marco Polo, what's up? But yeah, Roger Carruth, man, he was driving the Hendrick Cars 71 Chevrolet truck. I'm used to saying car. Truck. And ironically, on Sunday, Kyle Larson, who drives for Hendrick Motorsports, Roger doesn't, ended up winning that Cup Series race at Las Vegas with the same paint scheme and same sponsor. Obviously Chevrolet, different number. And here's the kicker about Roger Carruth. His name, which is spelled Rajahcaruth, Carruth, equals 71. And guess what motherfucking number truck he drives? 71. You cannot make this shit up. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy that he won. I'm happy anytime a black person wins in NASCAR, because that means one step closer to taking that shit over. Very small baby step. But he's going to be a star. He's going to be the one that is actually not average. I'm worried like that. That's actually not average. Like Bubba Wallace, he is definition of middle of the pack. He's not a bad driver, but he's not great. He has moments where he's good. He has moments, he does have some moments where he's like running really well. But it's very inconsistent. So yeah, he gonna be the next one. He gonna be a star for real. And it's ironic that Roger won on March 1st, the day after Black History Month. Talk about trolling. That's funny. What's up, Ian? What's good with you? So what happened to all them 4X niggas? I don't even who the 4X niggas. He said got 40,000 points faster. No, he didn't. That took 21 years for that shit. NASCAR used to be completely white. Yes. Now it's a little bit more diverse. You got Mexicans, you got black people, women. Well, actually, women been around since like the 90s. They ain't new. I think in one of the series they got a black woman. They've had a couple actually. It's not like completely new. I think they've had Indians. Kyle Larson's half Asian. They've had a full Asian. Yeah, they've had a pretty well, they got a whole diversity group anyway, so that's the point, to be more inclusive, quote unquote. So LeBron fanboys mad. I posted a stat that said he was number one in playoff losses, final losses, and missed field goals and turnovers. Let's not forget that one. But you used to watch NASCAR and play the games when you was younger? Yeah, the games would be fun as hell. Like back when they was actually like good. Like NASCAR Thunder 2002, 2004. Oh my God. Them games was lit, bro. And then shit fell off around, it's like NASCAR 15. I think that's when shit, no, I take that back. NASCAR 09 on the 360. That was the downfall. Then I think NASCAR 15 was good. Then NASCAR Heat on the next gen is when shit went downhill. So the people who did Forex trading during the pandemic were trying to recruit people, but all of a sudden stopped. Oh, I'm sure they still out there. That's like the Amway people that try to recruit people. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. Hell yeah, bro, that shit was lit. But no, the best NASCAR game of all time, NR 2003. Easily, because to this day, they still got a whole modded community for it, where you can still have like the 2024 paint schemes. You can put dirt cars in that motherfucker, sprint cars. Any other series, they got Formula 1 mods, IndyCar mods, all type of shit in that motherfucker. It's cool as hell. And on top, it's the most realistic. Like, you can do everything. You literally run all the pace laps, all the caution laps. You actually get to drive on pit road, go into the pit stall, pick everything, do the setup, all that shit. Dirt to Daytona. That shit fun too. That's a good one too. They need to bring that one back. But I heard the newest NASCAR game is going to be released. It's going to be partnered with iRacing. So they're actually going to focus on actual gameplay, not just it looking good. Soundtracks were good. Yeah, they were. I'm trying to remember which one had the best soundtrack. I want to say NASCAR 2000. Actually, NASCAR 09 soundtrack was lit. I fuck with that shit. I was a big Airborne fan. They're like the new version of AC/DC. Need for Speed was good too. Hot Pursuit. Them PS2 Need for Speed games, boy. Them cop chases. Oh, and they had the little strips on the road. They put the spike strips out. Boy, that shit was something. You had to make sure you had to either go to the tunnel, go the other way, take the mountains and shit. Boy. Burnout. What was it? Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge. I love that shit too. Somebody wreck you, you get to blow your car up, and you hope you take someone out in the process. Woo. Good times. That shit made me want to play that game now for real. That's funny as hell. We play MotorStorm, SSS Tricky, yes, MotorStorm. I'm drawing a blank on MotorStorm. I feel like I played it, but I don't really remember it off top. MotorStorm. Let me see. Excuse me. Not the one like you can like do. Yes, I have. Yeah, I played that. Yeah, I remember that game. That shit fun. I ain't played a whole lot, but that shit was lit. Yes. You already know. You already know, man. You know I love superheroes. You already know how I feel about that game. 1 and 2. They need to make a 3. Need for Speed, High for Spook, Fire. Yeah, they need to make a 3 though, for real, for Injustice. Let's see, where was I at? Did that. Says Dwight Howard the real Puff Daddy of the NBA, or is it LeBron? Who the one people more intimidated by when they around him like that? I say Dwight Howard over LeBron. You never heard of Motorstorm? It was on PS3 and Xbox 360. I couldn't tell you what year it came out. I think I was in high school when it came out though. Well, obviously it was Xbox 360. But yeah, it was fun as hell. It's like $15 now. You can get it online, GameStop, all that shit. Motocross Mania 3. I actually don't remember that game. Motocross Mania. I'm drawing a blank on it. Yeah. It's Boys in the Hood tank. Like he leaning on on the side? Yeah, he leaning on the side of the car. No, you never had a PS3 order? Damn, bro. That was like before they got too greedy with the DLCs. Damn, that's a random thing to pop up. Jaguar savagely released player hours after wishing him happy birthday. That's fucked up. Happy birthday. We gonna cut your ass. That's fucked up. But yeah, man, that was the golden age, right? That ain't really the golden age, but that was the last of the good shit. Before they got way too greedy with this shit. But no, the last good racing game overall, I'd say Project Cars 2. I might be forgetting 1 or 2, but Project Cars 2, like the most. It's like sim racing. It ain't just like on some arcade pickup shit. Like you gotta understand racing. Like you gotta understand like how temperature, tires work, and everything carries over. Like rubber on the track, even down to the detail of rain. Like if they had this shit called Live Weather 3.0. So based on the way that the divots, little cracks and everything, the grass, how it led up into a turn or even on the track, would affect how the water like builds puddles and it builds up over time, like you actually driving on the road. Like shit was, I've never seen in a video game before. And then they made a third one, and then they wanted to go the Forza route and make it arcade. And I was like, y'all had something good, and then y'all fucked it up to try to be a game that already exists. And then Forza, on the other hand, went the opposite direction, is trying to be more realistic. I mean, I played the new one. It's cool. I mean, it's Forza. But it ain't fucking with Project Cars 2. Street Ball Games was lit, especially with Mello on it. NBA Street 1 and 2 and 3. What's that one game? NBA Ballers. I don't think I ever played that game. Yeah, never played that game. Gran Turismo, that was another good one too. Gran Turismo was ahead of its time. Midnight Club, oh my god, I love that game. Get the race, pimp your car, I'll put the lights under there. Get the Lancer, the Skyline. Them sim racing games, hell no. Hell no, bro, that shit is different. Real different, bro. Like you play Formula 1 and all that shit is different. Before EA took over Formula 1, shit is different. You gotta actually know some shit about racing. You gotta know about aerodynamics. You gotta know about handling, what the wedge does, how the tires work, hard, soft, medium tire, all that shit. NBA Jam, man, NBA Jam goated. NBA Jam was the shit. You get to send the other player to shove somebody out the way so you go up for the dunk. Or my favorite combo, you send one dude, shove the defender out the way, then you have him go up for the alley-oop and pass it to that nigga, boom, and then dunk on the second defender. To the NBA Jam show how they rigged the game of Magnus in the box. Nigga pull up from half court in NBA Jam wetting threes. But if you got someone like Kobe, oh yeah, you weren't missing from three. Ray Allen, you were not missing from three. Dale Ellis, shit. He broke the TV trying to get past a nigga named Chaos. I've never played this game. I've seen gameplay of it, but I never played the game. And NBA Jam, that shit is timeless. They've got NBA Jam for damn near every console. I don't know about the next gen. They probably eventually make something like it, but every console has something similar. Prison Break. I know they had a game based on the show. I never played the game. I was curious if it was actually good, though. But yeah, they got an NBA Jam for PS2. NBA Jam On Fire Edition. You can get that on Xbox One. It's like a backwards compatible thing. I'm pretty sure you can do it on PS4 and all that shit too. And then 2K did a little shitty version. It was like the NBA Playgrounds shit. And you got to play and actually buy the players and buy the cards and shit to get certain players. It was kind of stupid. Because they give you a bunch of like role players you don't even want to use. So like you got to keep playing and hope you get, say, a Dwayne Wade, or you hope you get a Shaquille O'Neal. It's like, nigga, I don't want to use fucking Danny Green, nigga. Give me a star player. Yes, and one basketball game. That shit was fun. That was a fun ass game. It was like during that little street ball era. One of your favorite games for real, though, with NBA Live 05 on PS2. The first one that had All-Star Weekend. 3-point contest. You could do the slam dunk contest. Yeah, that shit was lit. And then niggas got greedy and was like, you know what? We only gonna put this in season mode. 2K. 2K13 had this stuff, but then y'all niggas were like, nah. Y'all gotta do my league. You gotta send my league just to get to All-Star Weekend to do this shit. The NBA Live flopped so bad they were selling the last one for $15. I mean, hell, the last one came out in 2019 with Joel Embiid on it. I think it's on Game Pass. Yeah, I think it's on Game Pass. That game wasn't bad though. It was 14 was the one I was like, I ain't really rocking with this. I think 14 through 18. Because I know they skipped a year in between that 14 through 18. Was not rocking with that shit. 19 is not bad. People just say that shit just because 2K is popular. The NBA Live flopped just because 2K took over. They ain't took over. It was more so they fucked up with the NBA Elite 11 game where they had the little, what they call it, the Jesus glitch, where the dude just does this in the middle of the court. And it was a demo. I don't even think the game actually fully released. That's where they hurt themselves. So yeah, that's where they really fucked up. Then niggas started shooting up parks. Unfortunately. You can still find games on the servers for NBA. Yeah, bro, people still play NBA Live 19. Because that game, you actually have to play defense for real. And the ball physics is different, too. It's like more, they had a certain thing for it where it's like more, I don't know if free flowing is the word. But like when you can actually like bat the ball. You can actually like steal it like you supposed to. But yeah, they still got pro-ams and all that shit. And you can do the custom courts. If they only just did like another updated roster, and maybe an updated jersey thing, which obviously they're not going to do, they be straight. I play Kingdom Hearts a little bit. It wasn't for me. I don't know. I see they tried to get the Disney thing. Yeah, that shit wasn't for me. I wasn't like a big Disney person like that. I was more of a Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network person. I always thought Disney shit was a little too kiddie for me. With the exception of like your Toy Stories, your Tarzan, shit like that. It's like once you get to second, really like, yeah, second, third grade, yeah, that shit kind of take a backseat. It's like, all right, now we on the Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, all the other shit. I want to see some people really fight. Give a damn about no mouse. Oh shit, speaking of basketball, college basketball, we getting to that point. We almost in March Madness. The time of the year when like shit, this is the time of year when people who don't watch college basketball suddenly start caring about it. Because, they got money on the line with their brackets. Money on the line with who going to win the tournament. Or who going to win the next game. And honestly, this year I've been more into college basketball than I have into the NBA. Because I like the fact they actually play defense. And they stick more to the fundamentals of shit. And you don't have to watch a game where every team is chucking up a shit ton of threes. So I appreciate that. It is still a little unsettling to watch Kentucky consistently score over 100 points in these games. And I'm like, all right, y'all are really putting up NBA numbers. It's going 117, 110. I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Like, once in a blue moon's cool, but what are we doing? What are we doing? As a whole, though, the SEC in basketball, they've been doing their thing. Auburn, I saw a crazy stat. I don't know if it holds true still. But I know I was watching them play Tennessee last week. Every Auburn win, I don't know if it's SEC win or every Auburn win, they won by at least 20 points, which is fucking crazy. Tennessee, obviously they got white boy Dalton Connect. His draft stock just keeps rising and rising and rising. Doing what he got to do when he got to do it, man. All the 6'6" can shoot. His favorite player, Kevin Durant. You can see the influence when he play. I don't know where he's going to land in the NBA, and I don't know if he's going to be a star, but I do think he's going to stick around. I was questionable at first because Tennessee players tend to just, even if they great in college, for some reason when they get to the league, they don't stick. Most of them. He going to stick. I've seen enough to know, yeah, he's good. He got it. I just don't know how he gonna be against other niggas who can hoop better than him or as good. I haven't seen that show in so long. So long. I hated that game so much. Like, it looked cool at first, but I fucking hated that game. Just the whole concept of how you played it. I fucking hated that shit. I like the original way. Play with like the way the card game's supposed to be. But yeah, Tennessee beat Alabama. I think they should win the SEC regular season. They on track to be a 1 seed if everything plays out. They don't fuck it up. And my only thing about the Tennessee Vols is they always do this shit with really good teams they have. They did it with the Grant Williams team. They'll get your hopes all the way up, make you think, yeah, this is our year. We gonna be good, da-da-da-da. And lose to a team they either shouldn't lose to or a Big Ten team. One or the other. And it's usually Michigan for some reason. Michigan always has their number in the tournament. This year, I don't know. If they do make it to the Final Four, I don't see them making it to the national championship game. But I'm curious to see what Tennessee does. North Carolina, I'm not too worried about them. I ain't too worried about the Tar Heels. I don't know. I got a weird feeling North Carolina is going to have one of those deep run type of teams this year. Because like I said in another episode, this is a North Carolina cycle thing that they do. Where they'll go to a natty, they got to reload, they're not a one and done type of school. Go to another natty, make a deep run. If they fall short, they might come back next year. Rinse and repeat. Caitlin Clark broke the record at age 22. Damn, she only 22? That's crazy. Born on the 22nd day of the year in 2002 and wears number 22 in basketball equals 22. That's funny. And she got her number retired on the court at the spot where she hit the record. That is wild. While you're playing, you have your number retired. And realistically, they're going to probably rename that court after her too. Yes, I've heard that before. Does Caleb go to the Bears? Did they trade the pick? The Bears are stupid enough to draft him. Excuse me. They shouldn't get him, but they dumb enough to do it. Say Caitlin looks like a transformer. Oh no, she got some hot ass friends though. See the replay showed the Leviathan cross on the rim. Damn. Niggas ain't playing out here. But Clarkson, Caitlin, I can't even say a fucking name right now. All them damn C's. Caitlin is a sports plant like LeBron wanna be. You know, they all have some type of tie, whether her dad played or mom played. Somebody, she knew somebody when she was growing up who was in the league or some shit. We know how this shit go, man. Don't change the fact she's not a bad basketball player at all. The only thing that's gonna really be interesting is how this gonna play out in the WNBA with Caitlin Clark. Is it because she already making more money now than she will in the WNBA. So like what's gonna happen? Is viewership actually gonna go up? Is she really gonna be the one to get people to really want to watch the WNBA? That's really the biggest thing I'm curious about. Cause like with men, obviously, you know, go to the league. Pretty simple. You can still be a star. WNBA, it's like the shit is the opposite. Like Angel Reese is bigger now than if she goes to the WNBA and making more money now than if she goes to WNBA. At that point, she's taking a step down, even though it's professional, which is super ironic. So you think it's fake hype? Well, of course they gotta paint her as the great white hope and all that shit, but she's not a bad basketball player, dude. That's what I think. I say her first game, there might be like, you know, a spike in viewership for that game. That's it. That game, maybe the next two after that. And then, you know, there's other shit going on during the summer, people vacationing and shit. Then it's gonna dip right back down. But I'm sure she'll probably have the number one selling jersey. I don't even know anybody who owns a WNBA jersey, but they'll get hers. Same with Angel Reese too. Especially if those two play against each other, you know that shit gonna get viewership. Yeah, I heard about that. They do that shit every year. Like they've been doing that shit since Aaron Rodgers won with the Packers. Oh shit, I forgot. In the North Carolina NC State game Saturday, I wanted to take this bet when North Carolina was down, but the odds weren't even favorable enough to do it. I was like, yeah, fuck this. The announcer said some of the most interesting shit. He gave the script away before halftime, like with 28.5 seconds left. And I tried to screen record it when it was live. Couldn't do it. Oh well, that's why I'm here now. He said, this one rim over here has been really forgiving for NC State. We've seen 5 shots where it had some question. He didn't say questionable bounces, but some very generous bounces. And they showed one of them. It was like the Kawhi Leonard bounce all over again. This thing bounced all over the rim. It should have bounced out. And it goes in. And they showed it from the back, like behind the square. They had the nerve to actually show it like that, which they don't really even do a whole lot in the NBA anymore, if any. And they showed that shot. Then he goes, the other rim that North Carolina's shooting on right now has not been forgiving at all. At halftime, it was 45-37, NC State up on over the Tar Heels. The announcer goes on to say, I have a feeling that the other rim won't be so forgiving for NC State in the second half. And lo and behold, when the second half of this game started, guess what? NC State couldn't score shit for God knows how long, maybe 5 minutes or so. They struggled to score. Every time they shot, clank, clank, turnover, clank, air ball. And just like that, NC State was back in the game. I was like, yeah, these niggas finna win. And they ended up winning by what, 9? I think it was 79-70. I feel like North Carolina games are pretty predictable. Like they follow the same. Yeah, they always follow the same fucking script. It's always either they just out big and just beat the shit out the team out the gate, or they'll trail and then they'll come back and win. They always trail against a team they shouldn't be trailing against and end up winning by a comfortable margin. Tennessee, they kind of do the same shit. Either they beat the dog shit out of a team, or they end up trailing, look like they're on the ropes at halftime. Auburn, Alabama. Then second half, they just turn it on. Sometimes in the last 2 minutes to make it super dramatic, or sometimes probably 5-6 minutes into the second half. And usually Dalton Connect takes over. He didn't do that on Saturday. He had 13. No, did he have 18? I forgot how many points he had, like 14 or some shit. Point is he didn't score like 30 like he usually does, because he usually scores like 20 something in the second half. But it's like the same script, which in the tournament for Tennessee, that shit might change. It might be the other way around. I hope I'm wrong though. Was the Russell Wilson trade the worst trade? No, that's not the worst trade in history. I'm trying to think, what is the worst trade in history? Shit, the Bears trading up to get Mitch Trubisky. That's the worst trade in history. Yeah, man. You know that's what they do in college. Not every shot. Don't get it confused. But when they want a team to come back, or a team to, you know what I'm saying, suddenly you just hear clank, 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 clank. We know why. Or when you see one of them things rim out. Do I think the play-by-play people, announcers, know what's going on, or are they clueless, or like are their reaction? They know what's going on. Like, they've been doing this shit for 20, 30, 40 years. Like Dick Vitale, he knows what the fuck going on. Brad Nessel, Vern Lundquist, I don't even know if he still does. Is he still alive? Anyway, they know what's going on, bro. Especially when they make little slick comments like that. Just wait till the tournament. What's good, OG Big Pontiac? And speaking of which, Big Pontiac, he done pointed this shit out before in years past during the tournament. Just listen to the announcers when they talk about the rim. I remember it was the UNC, was it St. Peter's? I think it was UNC St. Peter's game. It was something similar to what I just said with the rim being generous and shit. They just listen to that little slick shit they say. They know. And Antoine Jameson was in the house when North Carolina won that game too. I forgot. They showed him at least 5-6 times. Said Brock Osweiler. Oh shit, that's a name right there. I forgot. So Matt Ryan had an interview a couple days ago and basically gave a script passively that the Bills won't win a Super Bowl with Josh Allen. Yeah, Bills is an acronym. Boy, I love losing Super Bowls. So rookie QBs with elite years fall off their second year. Trash rookie quarterbacks have good second years. Dak and Wentz, Goff, Baker, Josh Mack, and Trevor and Shroud pending. Wait, what? I'm a little lost on that comment. I'm lost on that second sentence. I just saw a bunch of quarterbacks. I'm a little lost. But that Shroud reminded me, man, he with Amber Rose. He was seen with Amber Rose. And you know she one of them handlers. She got a long track record, man. Y'all already know. She been with from everyone from Kanye, think to Wiz, to MGK, Bad Boy, French Montana, Bad Boy. I'm sure there was a gap in between with somebody else. 21 Savage when he got on. Who else? Because I done lost track. Because I think it was after 21 she got the stupid forehead tattoo. And then I guess CJ Stroud now. I'm pretty sure there's somebody in between that. How do I feel about Kirk to the Falcons? Feel like it's just Matt Ryan all right, first off. Let's stop there. Let's stop there. Kirk Cousins is like if the Falcons was a person. I wouldn't do that to Matt Ryan. I'd take Matt Ryan all day over Kirk Cousins, bro. But no, Kirk Cousins is literally like if the Falcons was a person. Yep. Don't tell me that's her age, too. Actually, no, she got to be older than that. Let me see. I'm about to look that up now. How old is Amber Rose? I was off by 2 years. Like, I can't. The head is too shiny. Can't do it. Shit been buffed. Mop and glow. Yeah, I remember that tweet. And it was deleted 15 minutes later, too. And then they tried to pass it off as, it's just a meme on the Onion that this came out. Like, it didn't really come out. Yes, it did. Yeah, the fuck it did. It was on Twitter. I remember. We remember. But we'll see what CJ does this year. You meant the rookie QBs that have good years usually have down years, while rookie QBs that struggle take huge leaps. Dak, Lamar, that's another one. Carson Wentz, 2016, 2017. Baker and Josh, 2018 and 19. If I remember, Baker was the other way around. If I'm reading this shit right. He had a good rookie year. I think a bad second year. Bad third year. And I think it was that fourth year when they went to the playoffs. And we know Mac Jones had a good rookie year and it's been all downhill since. And he's only worth a 5th round pick now. They're like, man, fuck Mac Jones. T-Law. Bryce Young, that's a completely different situation. They got a whole lot to fix in Carolina. Amber Rose Robert. I assume you mean rocking the cradle. CJ young enough to be her son. Yeah. That is wild though. 20-year difference roughly. Mayfield never passed the OBJ. Freddie Kitchens called some shitty ass plays too. That was like he called plays with he got like 5 receivers going to the same spot on the field and shit. Like, what if Baker throw the ball by default? He gonna throw a pick, or it's gonna get batted down. Like that whole Cleveland thing was a mess. It was like on paper it looked good, but goddamn, that shit was a mess. And I never thought they would ever get past this stage where they're just a team that even when they shit look like they got it all together, still can't get it right. And now it's like when it looks like it can go wrong, they can get it right ish. But he's been known for the two biggest blown leads, 33-point and 25 in the Super Bowl. Wait, hold up. He was on that 33-point. I forgot because he was with the Colts. That's right. But that's just two, man. That's just two. Kirk Cousins' whole career is known for choking. I think Johnny Manziel could have been good if he wasn't a cocaine. Let's see. Where to start? He would have been okay. But the thing was, it was more than just the coke and the drugs. It's the fact he didn't watch film. He didn't really have I don't want to say he had an IQ. But his style of play was not going to be conducive to the NFL. This just run around backyard football shit and improvise. That's how he was eating in Texas A&M, just improvising. That backyard football improvising shit. Like Patrick Mahomes, basically. That type of shit. That shit don't fly in the league like that. To that degree. And he was undersized on top of that, so no. He would have been an average quarterback at best. The one I had really high expectations for until probably the year after they won the Natty was Jameis Winston. Like when I first saw him, I was like, yo, this dude gonna be special. And then that second year, I was like, oh, he turned the ball over a lot. Then he got to league. He turned the ball over a lot. Still the funniest player in the NFL, though. And I'll never forget when Johnny Manziel led A&M to that win at Bama. That shit was something else. And I think that was their first year in the SEC, too. Because, they had to make sure that A&M and Mizzou was good because Mizzou ended up going to the SEC championship that year. They first year in the SEC. They did do him dirty. I expect him to at least have, at least one, maybe 2 good years. And it's like the year he did get 30-something touchdowns, 30-something picks. And if you go back and look at they had a compilation of all 33 picks. If you count how many was actually his fault, I think he still ended up with like 16, 17 picks. That was his fault. The other, which is absurd in and of itself, and it's even more absurd that the other ones are due to wide receivers who just can't catch all of a sudden, or bobbled the ball, or just made a shitty attempt at trying to catch it. Yes. Not to mention, he won a Heisman anyway. I think Skip could be the Cowboys coach. Not a chance in hell. Same game, he got his 42nd loss in, where it equals 30-42. Damn. I'm curious what he'll do this year, if he'll actually be the starter. Because, I don't know how that's going to shake out. If he ever has a real good shot, at least one time, just one good year, or he has some success, where he doesn't get hurt. And if not, you know what? He could be the next big former NFL player to have like that big podcast platform like Cam Newton. Because Jameis Winston funny as hell. Got a lot of obviously he gonna have a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I think he gonna be the next big one when he retire. He needs to go in the media. Dude is hella entertaining. Winston's a draw, Carr is a game, man. I can't stand Derek Carr. Crybaby ass nigga. God, I hate Derek Carr. If Jameis interception yards counted towards total yards, he'd have the most passing yards in NFL history. Oh, that's funny. So, do I have any ideas how players get their scripts? Simple, like kind of like a playbook. Except it says such and such script on it. That's how you do it in college. And like real particular about like where you take it and go as far as facilities go. At least with college. Like say they give you your script for the fall or the spring, right? If you leave the practice facility, you got to get rid of that motherfucker, and they'll give you a new one the next day because they don't want that shit getting out there. And especially now with the script shit circulating, if they got photos, like real photos of the shit out there for real, it would really kill all the memes that they got now. And yes, to answer the question, they do practice that. They practice real shit too, but they also practice that as well. Said the Odell trade was the worst ever. Fans would rather see Jameis check up passes than Carr throwing check downs and then finishing 8-9. And I saw a poll. Dennis Allen is what the least liked coach in the NFL by the players. Which after seeing how they season ended with that touchdown, says a lot. It's very telling. I bet, dude, Odell Beckham was a draw to watch. He was hella exciting to watch when he was with the Giants. $24 tuds in 12 games. I slick don't remember that. Especially his rookie year, I don't remember that at all. I'm gonna have to go back and check, but I damn sure don't remember Danny Dimes doing that. So you still got your Odell jerseys to this day? You know what? I bet you're not the only person who does either. So, I mean, what other wide receiver jersey can you have at this point for the Giants? Well, maybe Jalen Hyatt, but he'd have to do more this coming year. Like who else is gonna be? Say his rookie year was Eli's last year. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's right. I don't know why I thought he just immediately took over and Eli just dipped. I feel like that's how it went, but I guess not. I'm about to be on here 2 more minutes. And then I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Catch some Z's. What do you say? Say Daniel Jones is the other Giants. That man was so overrated. Well, we know that. He was overrated coming to the league. Can pay $40 million for 15 TDs. Those man ties must have got him paid. Hell yeah. Got his ass in the league. Because I wasn't really impressed with him at Duke either. Kenny Galladay. Long time from him being a Lions player, man. I can tell you that. That's for sure. But yeah, being a Giants fan, I know that shit got to be rough as hell. But it could be worse. Could be, man, you could be a whole Washington fan, but they talking about going back to being the Redskins and shit. Like, they don't know what they want to do. 1 minute they the football team, next minute they the Commanders, next minute they could be the Redskins again. That's a whole hot mess. Yeah, I saw him play at Duke. Like, he wasn't bad, but like he wasn't nothing amazing. He should go in the top 10 in the draft amazing at all. Just approving and disapproving shit. Hey, that'd be lit though, for real. Just change the shit. I'd be like, all right, number one, we bring back hit sticks. We gonna celebrate. Y'all can do whatever the hell y'all want with the celebrations. I don't care. 2 pump rules still in effect with celebrations. I'm glad they got rid of the pink breast cancer awareness shit. I'm glad they did that. I wouldn't be strict about the cleats. That's something else. That's something else they stupid about them cleats. It's like the pregame shit. They can wear all these cool, flashy cleats, but come game time, you get fined for that shit. Lamar might want to crush the trade. Shit, he'll be back to square one, man. But yeah, that is confusing as hell. How the hell did, at 1 minute it's Redskins is racist and offensive. Next minute it's what somebody took their ass, wanted to sue them for not using it. It's like what are we doing here? Like or fans are mad that they weren't. It's a bunch of stupid shit. Like Washington is just a complete mess. Damn. If he went there, he wouldn't have 3 rings. Yeah, dark visors so you don't have to lie and say you got like migraines and shit from the sun. Yeah, bring back the dark visors. Shit, no, the Oakley visors, like them reflective visors. Get those. All right, this is going to be the last question. Did I see Cat Williams' interview with Joe Rogan? No. I've seen clips. I really didn't even think it was going to happen. I thought Joe was going to indulge in it just for clicks and views. Like he going to act like he was, but not do it. And then lo and behold, he did. Because Cat had to call his ass out about it. But I saw how long it was. I was like, I don't know about that. Like, if it was, say, Cam Newton interviewing Cat Williams, I'll watch that. If it was, I'm trying to think who else has podcasts I can see Cat on. Obviously, Shannon Sharp, if he did it, I watch it. Well, I did. Oh, who else has a podcast like a bigger shit? If Pierre interviewed Cat Williams, I don't even know if they get along or not between each other. I'd watch it, and I'm not crazy for Pierre. But my thing is Joe Rogan. That shit is 3 hours long, dog. Like if this motherfucker was like an hour, a little over an hour, I'll watch it. But nigga, 3 hours of Joe Rogan, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's way too much. And we already had what 240, was it 230ish? 2 hours and 30 with Shannon Sharp. Except that thing was a banger from start to finish. Joe Rogan is not as good as an interviewer as Shannon Sharp is. Nah. That's one I'll watch the clips, but I'm not watching that whole interview. Yep. Yeah, people forget Shannon Sharp been in media a minute, dude. It's not like he was just on Fox and ESPN. Like, nigga, he used to be on CBS back. Like, when I was a kid, after Shannon retired from the Broncos, he was on CBS. He replaced Deion Sanders when Deion went back to the league. Like, he been around a minute. It's really just Joe Rogan is... I got to be in a certain headspace, a very certain headspace, to listen to Joe Rogan, and it's really depending on who he's with. Him and Cat, it's too forced. It needs to feel organic. That's just definition of forced, because Cat basically forced his way on the show. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. It's getting late. Have fun chopping it up with y'all. Episode 52. Y'all need to watch this. I think we're gonna do, what's the next one? Cause I just be having lists and shit. Yeah, a couple movies I saw. I think it's the next one. But yeah, next episode 53. Ring that bell, like, comment, subscribe. We out.